amazing crochet family. I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone, and we are here on and all over the place crochet broadcast live. Yes, 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 y'all. So I am going to wait until we get, or until I try to see if I can see anyone come in, because last live I had a little issue and I could not see any comments in my live. I could not see anyone in my live. So while I'm talking, I think closer to the middle, I saw a comment or two or something like that. So I don't know why it was like that. And I'm like, okay, I don't, I'm going to set myself up here on my YouTube so that way I can make sure. Hello, so unicornish, how are you? Hello, hello. Look, now I can see. I can see. And one thing, so unicornish, listen, you will be so proud because I started some. I think I got the amigurumi bite. I think I got the amigurumi bite. I have been making amigurumi, and tonight I was like, I'm going to try it and see if I can make some amigurumi while I'm talking on live. Hello, Granny. Granny Arkue. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I'm gonna say Granny Ark. How are you today? Hello, Malibu Maddie. Hello, everybody, everyone. Welcome in, y'all. We listen. I gotta show y'all what I was making. So on live tonight, I said this is what I'm gonna try. Hello, hello, Michelle. Hello, how are you? How? Listen. First, how are y'all feeling, and how is y'all weather? Because we automatically went from winter yesterday to summer today. And I'm like, what's going on again? But this is what I just got finished making. Look at this cute little egg plush. Now, I said I'm going to attempt to make one on live tonight. I never made an amigurumi on live. I always do. Michelle said it's rain. Rain. I love the rain. I love rainy weather, but I love the rain when I can stay inside, crochet and or read. That's why that's but if I have to get out and mix and stuff, it's like, oh. But I said what I'm going to try to do is do a crochet one of these on live tonight because I have some new yarn I want to show y'all. Its little face is too cute. It's rainy here. Oh, so unicornish, it's rainy there too. Listen, y'all have some good rainy weather. See, we have yesterday was a bit cold. Today is like really like warm. I mean, go outside, short sleeve, and have a good time. A little bit feeling like summer. Currently driving. Oh, well, be careful driving. Be careful driving. And this right here. So we have the cute little chick egg. And I said, you know what? Oh, Granny Ark says it is sunny. Nice. So you have my weather today. We are enjoying it, okay? Because I was out there like, listen, I told the kids, I was like, we are going out today because it feels good. Hello, just my 3 cents. How you doing? That is my hubby, y'all. That is my hubby. He comes in. He's not gonna say nothing crazy today. Hello, hello, hello. So this right here is what I just got finished making. I'm gonna show y'all. I went in Michael's. Okay, I had to go to Michael's, and I went to Michael's to get one color of yarn. I think it was like the teal color because I did a granny square hat and I was missing that teal color. So I went to Michael's. I went to run in and get the teal color. Usually I will order online, but I needed it immediately. So I said, okay, let me go get this. I'm walking around Michael's, y'all. I see Clarence yarn. Now, I did very good because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to purchase anything that I don't need, right? I saw this. I meant to make a video about this. Look at this cute yarn. I am going to make on live tonight a chick out of this yarn. So we're going to see how this works. And like I said, if I can work it up while I'm talking. But this yarn is Bernat blanket all in one granny. And I wanted to try this yarn. Now my mind is getting me. Okay, I cannot remember who was it. I saw someone. Oh, I know. I see her face. Oh, she does Treat Yourself Tuesday. If you are on, please say your name. It's leaving me. She does Treat Yourself Tuesday. And she was showing some y'all, she showed some makes that she did out of this granny square all-in-one blanket yarn. Now, and I remember commenting under her video, I was like, I gotta try that yarn. It's just hitting me now, y'all. I told her I had to try the yarn. Now I remember because look at me trying the yarn. I never tried this yarn before. When I went in Michael's, it was on sale from $12.99 to $7. Now they had four other colors. I wanted all four colors, but I said, you know what? Nope, I am not going to get the other colors. I only got this one color. I said pick a color because I only came in Michael's for one yarn. I'm sticking to that. I was not trying to get any yarn that I didn't need, or I wasn't going to use immediately. Now, could I have find some way to use that yarn? Yes. Did I want the yarn? Yes, I did. But I was like, I want to be intentional about my makes. So this color, I was like, pick a color out of one and then we're gonna just use it and try it out. I cannot. Happy to be me. Happy to be me. There we go. There we go. So Unicorn says that's some good self control. So Unicorn, it was hard because I picked it up and now I stood there probably about a good 5 minutes. I picked up the yarns, looked at it, put it down, pick it up again. So I was talking to myself. I talked myself through it, and I said, you know what? Only get one. So I'm trying, but Happy to Be Me is the YouTube channel. She was showing some of her makes. So if you're watching this, listen, I'm able to try this yarn because I remember saying I wanted to try this yarn. And look at there, I'm glad my memory came back to me. So we're gonna work on that. So y'all, also what did I do? Let me take a little breath because y'all know I get so excited that I'm able to talk to y'all on Wednesday nights and I could just go. I'm excited, y'all. I get overly excited. So okay, so let me calm it down, break it down a little bit. So I lost my train of thought. Okay, let me take you here. I wanted to show you the pattern that I'm going to be using. This one is Plush Small Chicken by Muffy Corn, and I got the pattern off of Etsy. I saw the cute little chicks, and I said, you know what? I wanted to try this pattern because it's something quick and easy. One thing about me is that I like quick and easy patterns. So I was like, you know what? I want to make a couple of these to give like my daughter. I wanted to make a couple because everything I make she wants. My nieces and nephews. I don't know. These are quick and easy makes, and I really love quick and easy makes, and that gives me the what is it called? You get that what is it, self gratification? What is it, y'all? Self satisfaction. I think that's what it is. You get some satisfaction out of your mate. But I also made a dumpster that was on fire. It's one of those emotional support dumpster. I made that today and I shipped that off. So I don't have it to show you. My sister called and told me that her co-worker wanted me to make one for her. So I was like, okay, I never made it before. I think it turned out really good. I have a short on the channel showing that. Let me show y'all something else I made. And this is what I lost track. Let me get back. The questions. I dumped everything, refilled everything out. So we have a good time that we're gonna have tonight. But look at this, y'all. Okay, so I made this cute patootie, this love plush, but I put some different ears, so it kind of looks like a little dog. And then I was gonna put like a little curly curl tail hair. My husband's idea. He was like, "Listen, put a little curly curl." So what I'm thinking about doing is making this as a tutorial for the channel, which is like a love plush out of Wait For yarn because I have the love plush. Let me show y'all, which I know y'all see it all over. I have the Love Plush out of chunky yarn. This one is a pencil theme. So I have this one out of chunky yarn, and the pattern is on Etsy. And you can use it for a chunky. It comes out like this, right? Now, this I never did a Wait For, so I wanted to do a Wait For. So I'm going to work on that so that I can share that with everyone. And I'm going to work on a tutorial for the granny square hat. So I know it seems like I have a lot to tell y'all. Listen, I got a lot to tell y'all. Done driving. That's too cute. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michelle. So okay, so look at this. These granny squares and this blue yarn is going to Jay says so cute. Thank you so much. How are you doing tonight, Jay? How are you doing? I hope you're having a beautiful day. So these granny square and this blue yarn, this is going to be, and I have it up here on my desk. This is going to be the tutorial, well, the yarn I use for the tutorial for the granny square hat. And I said, okay, let me sit here, and then that way I know I have to get to it. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I have to work on that. I'm going to get it done. I'm great. You definitely did. Oh, so I'm going to work on that. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad. Look, having everyone do good makes me feel good. Like I just love when we're all just in such a good space. But I'm actually going to try to do that in the next couple of days so we can have that tutorial. I don't know why I picked the blue to go with the yellow, but for the granny square tutorial, I need 5 granny squares. I'm going to build the 4th one on the tutorial when I do it, and it's going to be blue. So the hat's going to be yellow with the punch of blue, and then the ruffles is going to be blue. I think it's going to be cute, but y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's pick our first question before I start this another chick. Let's start. I hope y'all are ready for these questions because I got some good questions tonight. Like I said, I fill it all up. Okay, so it's a would you rather. I went through and we got some would you rather's and we have some other good questions. Would you rather have an unlimited supply of yarn but no time to craft, or have all the time in the world but only one small skein of yarn? I'm gonna read that one again. I already know my answer. Would you rather have an unlimited supply of yarn but no time to craft, or have all the time in the world but only one small skein of yarn? Oh my goodness. I thought I knew my answer because immediately I thought about saying having the unlimited supply, right? Because I'm like, hey, if we have unlimited supply, I can figure out, even if I don't have that much time, we could probably squeeze something in. But then thinking about having all the time in the world, but only one small skein of yarn, listen, I can make some yarn out of some t-shirts. So we can still crochet. I can make my own yarn. So now that's how I'm thinking. I don't think I think if we take all the what is it called technicalities out of it, could you imagine not being able to do it? No, Jay, I think that, and that's the part I'm like, oh, you got all of this, and in your mind, you're like, listen, I can crochet this. I want to do this. I know I can do this, but then you don't have no time. So I think I'll go with all the time, a little skein, and in my mind, I'm gonna make me some I'm gonna make me some yarn. I mean some yarn out of a shirt or something. More time, small yarn. I would get stressed with not having time. I know. I think that not having time would definitely make us be like, listen, find somebody else to do it. Like, oh no. Because for me, I know that would bother me. I would, but I do love looking at yarn, y'all. I do love looking at my yarn. That's why I told myself I wasn't just gonna buy anything. But listen, okay, so let me do this. 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, y'all. 6. I'm gonna just start, and then I can be able to do this. Okay, 8. So I need to start with 8 in a magic ring, y'all. It says, love the answer. We made yarn out of used clothes in Africa. Yes, Granny Arc says they meet. See, and that's the thing. I think like I'll get all the time, and then we could take all of our old shirts and all of that, and we could still make, like, you can make a lot of stuff out of t-shirt yarn, because I have some t-shirt yarn. We can make some pocketbooks, and then I think some You can make some clothes, but I probably make like some rugs and everything, like, but we still get all the time to crochet. So Michelle says, I'm living the all the yarn life. It's painful. Jay said yes, listen. Sometimes it is. And listen, Michelle, that's why I said, listen, I'm not buying any more yarn because I'm not going to have a whole bunch of yarn and I can't get through it. But I do love looking at it. And it could be because sometimes there's some days to where I look at the yarn and I'm sitting there like, man, I want to crochet this and I want to do this, but I don't have enough time in the day because y'all, despite how it looks or what it may seem, I do have a lot of things going on. And sometimes my husband would say, listen, you need to take a rest. You need to kind of sit down and chill out, which I told y'all last time. I don't know how that looks. My rest is keep going. So Unicornish says, years ago, I made yarn out of Walmart bags. Oh, so Unicornish, I remember, oh goodness. Oh goodness, y'all gonna get tired of me talking about I'm from the country. But listen, we had like the it was like where all a lot of the older, what is it called? Like adult daycare, and they would make different things out of the grocery bag yarn. And they would do like different arts and crafts, and it was the most amazing thing. But they made out of the grocery bag yarn, they made like trash cans, so they would knit it up and then something in the center and made trash cans. It was amazing. Michelle says, I get up an hour early to make time. Yes, the most peaceful time, Michelle. Listen, you talking my language. I get up and my body's like, I don't care what time I go to sleep. I'm like up early. But my body tells me like, hey, it's time to get up. And I'll sneak down, sit in my room, and I'm crocheting. It's the most peaceful. And it's like, listen, I love that time. I really do. But sometimes, even that hour, I have to tell myself, okay, you got to put it down because we got to get started. I don't want to get started. Okay, so that was a really good one. That was a good one. Okay, y'all. Another would you rather? Would you rather exclusively use acrylic yarn forever or exclusively use fuzzy mohair yarn? Acrylic yarn forever or exclusively use fuzzy mohair yarn? I'm the acrylic girl. I'm the acrylic yarn girly, okay? Excuse me, y'all. I'll use acrylic yarn forever for everything. Some people say they don't like acrylic, especially like some of the value acrylic. I love it. I will use it all the time. Tired hair. What? Y'all, that's my husband. He said he's gonna use tie. What is tie hair, husband? It is mohair yarn. That is like a fuzzy yarn. It's like a little fuzzy. It's a little fuzzy, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna have to show you some mohair. I don't have any mohair yarn. I think the closest, and I don't think that's mohair. I've had what is that? Burnett. It's a no Karen cakes. I had a Karen cake. I can't remember what it was, but that one was a little fuzzy. And I only used it a little bit. I'm not big on the mohair or the fuzzy type yarns. Acrylic. Everyone is saying acrylic. Jay said acrylic. Miss Michelle said acrylic. Granny Ark said acrylic. Listen, I'm acrylic too. We are, listen, high five because we are going to be doing it with acrylic. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all right now. This is how far I've got. This is how far I've gotten for the, what's it called? The chicken. We are going to abort mission on that chicken. We have to. We have to abort mission. Let me find something close. 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to take this gray yarn and we're going to make some granny squares for a hat because that's not going to work. I know I was going to try it, y'all. I was going to try to build that amigurumi. That's not going to work. I am going to have to make something that I know that we can get through this live because guess what? Look at that. We're going to go ahead and make us the start of our granny square, and I am going to make some granny squares so that we can put some hats together later. Now I need 5 granny squares for each of my granny square hats. So any granny square that I make tonight can go towards, you know, can go towards some hats. So let me get started on this granny square because I do not like that. I'm sitting here talking. I ain't crocheting nothing but a circle. Nothing but a circle, y'all. Let me know what y'all are crocheting tonight too. What are y'all crocheting? And I hope just that quick y'all got further than me because listen, that was crazy. Okay, so we all agree we're gonna go with the acrylic. Acrylic all day. We love acrylic. Okay, so let's see. We have another question. Okay, this one says, would you rather, tell me, would you rather, okay, spend the whole weekend crocheting one huge, intricate blanket or finish 10 small, quick projects like coasters or hats? Would you rather spend the whole weekend crocheting one huge, intricate blanket or finish 10 small, quick projects like coasters or hats? Now, look when that question came. Michelle said, I'm working on my carpenter wheel C2. Listen, you are see when you say C2C, I'm giving you an award, Michelle, because listen, I still have not did C2C. I did do a little square, but that little square took me out. It took me out. Blanket. I love the page. Initially, I was like a blanket life for me, Michelle, too. Okay, Granny Arc says Granny Square for a vest. Oh, yes. Oh, speaking of, I gotta show y'all how much further I got on the vest. I gotta show y'all that. So Unicorn says small project. So Unicornish, I think I'm with you on the small projects, but I thought initially when I read the question, I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going with the small projects. But I'm like, only a weekend and I could finish like this big intricate blanket. I think that will be amazing because I would think that I would be that person that be like wanting to show everybody my intricate blanket. Like, y'all see this? I actually tried to do, I think it was the 7 day, was it the 7 day star blanket? And it was not 7 days for me. It was definitely not 7 days. I don't even think I got to the second day before I made the decision and said, you know what? I'm going to have to pick this up another time. Yes, I have been interested in crochet clothing lately. Oh, Jade, listen. I want to get more than this vest. Let me show y'all. Y'all gonna say I'm all over the place, but this is y'all. If y'all like all over the place, you're in the right place because I'm all over the place, as y'all can see. But let me show y'all. Okay. I love a good blanket, Jay says. Michelle said it's never set. No, it's not. I think the first day was like 2-3 days for me. Like that was 2-3 days worth of work. Jay said it love. I'm glad because I know sometimes I have to ask my kids. I said, are y'all okay? Because I know I done took y'all do the fields back again, but we end up where we need to go. But I'm telling y'all, I'm all over the place in real life all the time. So this is what I came up with the vest. And I wasn't going to show y'all. I said, I'm going to show y'all once I finish working on it. Because I said, once I messed it up, took it apart, and I was going to make it for my daughter. Tried it on. It was too small. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna fix it so I can make it for myself. So this is what we got so far, y'all. This is the front. Let me see if I can show it to y'all here. This is what we got here. This is the back. And I am so, as y'all can see, I didn't do any ends in yet either. So I'm excited about it. So this is the vest. I make dresses, vests, cardigan, anything. Love crochet. Oh, Granny Art. Yes, I love it too. Mary says, nice. Thank you. Jay says, so pretty. Thank y'all. Michelle says, I love it. And thank you. I'm glad. Listen, this is me all the time. My husband says lovely arrangement of color. Thank you so much, hubby. I know you like my husband is a color person. Like he absolutely love color. I think the more color, I thought I love color. It's like, no, just mix it all up. So Unicorn says that's so pretty. Jay says Nebraska here. Hi, hello, Nebraska. Hello. Michelle says love that. Thank y'all so much. Cause let me tell y'all what happened really quickly. it turned out to like I didn't have enough squares. So I said, okay, I already connected it. So I said, Granny Art said it's beautiful. Continue. I am going to finish it. I have to put boots to the ground and finish this because this is what I ended up doing right here. Once I connected, I said, okay, since I didn't have enough squares, like it stopped really short on me. I was like, I can build it out like with the granny stitch so that I can make it bigger so that it can fit me. So that's exactly what I'm working on now. So I was just like, I'm just going to work it all the way around and build it up. I am so excited about this, y'all. Like, I'm super excited. Super, super excited about that. Jay said, "Oh, so hubby needs a scrap yarn vest." We're not gonna say that because he would definitely want me to make it one. And no, because I already told myself I was like, listen, this is kind of like a one and done. That's why I made the decision to say, not for my daughter, I'll make it for me. One and done. Granny says, yes, you got this, Jade. That's the fun of Granny. Yes, thank you. Listen, thank y'all so much. That is the beautiful thing, and that's why I love a good granny square because I feel like we can personalize it so many different ways. So many different ways. We can take that granny square all the way around the corner. And I know some people say they don't like it because it reminds them, like, I guess, of old school crochet. But y'all, I'm into that whole nostalgic look. I'm one of those people that love old school stuff. I love different things like that. So a good granny square for me, I'm with it. Okay, so y'all look at it. After all that talking, oh, and let me tell y'all this. For the granny squares for the hats that I do 4 rounds. 4 rounds. But like I said, I have that tutorial so that y'all can know exactly how I do that because it makes sense to me. And I was just like, oh, I never thought about this. So the way that I build my granny squares and the way that I count when I connect it, I'm gonna share all of that in the tutorial. Jay says the colors, etc., make them so. Yes, I think so. I think the colors make them so beautiful. And then you think about it, you could just use so much scrap yarn. I pull yarn from everywhere. And I'm like, oh, let me just pull this and use this. That's how I do it. Okay, we got another would you rather. Throw that one to the side. All right. Oh, I know some people are not gonna like this. I already know. Okay, so would you rather only use black yarn for a year or only be able to use single crochet to make a king size blanket? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, only use, would you rather? I'm gonna say this one again, y'all. I gotta say it slow. Would you rather only use black yarn for a year or only be able to use single crochet to make a king size blanket? Great, great art says both. No, listen, oh, if I had to pick one, broken fingers, king size. That's exactly what it would be for that king size blanket. Fingers falling off. Like I said, when the yarn gets like this right here, I made a short a long time ago. I said this is boneless yarn when it all floppy. Listen, if we crochet in a king size blanket with single crochet, we're gonna have boneless fingers. Michelle says never, no black, and I would sign up for that blanket. So Unicorn says single crochet blanket. I can't see. So unicornish. I'm with you. I can't see. I'm like, but the black yarn or the blanket, give me the yarn because it's no way. Single crochet would tear my nerves to shreds. Granny Arc says can't see black yarn. I can't see it. I use black yarn especially when I'm doing a hat. The worst. Oh my goodness. When I'm doing the base of a hat in black yarn, I can pretty much feel the stitches. I feel going around when I'm counting. But the worst for me is when I have to do a ruffle in black yarn. I don't know why it's so annoying when I have to put like 3 double crochets in one stitch and I'm using that black yarn. It's like, come on. Come on. But I love how how the black yarn ruffles look when I do it, but I don't like using it. I don't. But and some people say, I know I've heard people say, get a light, and I do have like a neck light. Y'all, that neck light is the most annoying thing for me. And it's like, listen, it don't help nobody with glasses. If you can't see, you already can't see. So if you're like me, it's like, listen, 3 lights to see. That's what. Yes, it is. It's almost like you do need 3 lights. It's no way. It is no way. So Unicorn said, have you ever used those lights hook? No, I've seen the lighted hooks, but I'm afraid that I'm still not going to be able to see, because when I brought the neck light, I was like, oh, this is going to be a game changer. I'll really be able to see. It's almost like I can't keep my glasses up on my face sometimes. So I know I'm not gonna be able to see with those. And then it's sometimes it's hard for me to look down when I'm crocheting all the time. It's like I gotta be like this, and if I want to look up, I think it'll slow me up. I have the magnifying glasses with the lights. Ooh, I've seen. Okay, so tell me, Michelle, is the magnifying light glasses the same as those square glasses? And people have them like the glasses is up here, but then their eyes is regular and they're able to see. Because I always find that so unique. I wear glasses to have a spotlight behind me. Black is a killer. I'm telling you, I did with black yarn. I'm telling y'all, black yarn would take us out. Black yarn is, I don't know. Black yarn is something else. But the magnifying glasses, I've seen those before, and I was just like, how exactly do those work? But with me, with these prescription glasses, I know I could be able to see. I put some magnifying glasses and I may walk on off the planet, because ain't no way I'm be able to see with those things on. It's like crazy for me. I'm like, no, I use the ones that sit on my, the ones that sit on your glass. Okay. Because I'm like, no, I see the ones to where people have them and then they're looking this way, but then the glasses make them look like they're laying back in the chair, and then they're like crochet. I'm like, how in the world? But it does make edges sharp. I can imagine. I'm with this eyesight that I have. I'm telling you, I don't. It's something else, y'all. A knock on the door. I'm gonna just let that knock go, and let's see if it come again. And then, cause that's different. A knock on the door. I wasn't looking for company, so we're gonna leave them there. They're not interrupting our live. Okay, so let's do another would you rather. Okay. Would you rather only be able to use glitter forever, or never be able to use scissors again? I left that question in. When I seen that question, I said, you know what? I'm going to leave that question in, and I want to see what everyone would say. Y'all, can I pause this? Okay, wait 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I can pause because I got a knock on the door. Maybe it's something serious. How do we pause? I don't think there's a way I can pause. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Ooh. Y'all, I don't want to step out the live, but I wasn't expecting a knock. Home daycare person, no glitter. Michelle! Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm worried about the knock at the door, but listen, we're gonna let it stay for a quick second. If it knock again, I'll get up. I wasn't expecting it once, so I think it'll be okay. Okay, so oh, camera. Let's see how. Okay, I'll be right back. I turned the camera off. Hold on 1 second. Okay, y'all, I am back. I'm sorry. Listen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for saying turn the camera off. I can't believe that. That was like, I can't, like, it's getting getting dark outside. Do you know the people that come by and they may selling stuff, or they like it could be someone that say, "Hey, I work for," I think it was like pest control or something like that. It is like 6:41. 6:41. I wasn't expecting, like, I didn't know they still do that. I will fight someone over glitter. Okay, so Michelle, I did not know. I used to do in-home daycare. I listen, loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved it down. So look at that. Okay, now, so glitter. Where's my question? Jeez Louise. Here we go. Is it this one? No. That not messed me up. Okay, so it was glitter or okay, would you rather only be able to use glitter forever or never be able to use scissors again? I think I'm with everyone. A little bit on the glitter. I will fight someone over glitter. But listen, I think I'm going to sound like Princess Poppy on this one. Because I want some glitter. I love the yarn that has some glitter. But I don't like cleaning up after glitter. I think if it's controlled glitter, I'll take glitter because I'm like, I can get away with not using scissors when we crochet. We can kind of pull that yarn. I'm on year 37. What? That is amazing. Everybody, we got this thing in my house to when someone does something good, we'll be like, yeah, y'all, we are gonna for Michelle. 37 years is amazing. Like, you're awesome. If nobody ever told you, because I know what it takes to do in home, and I just told my sister, I said, if when you're working with children, you gotta love it. It's not about the money. It's not about nothing else. Like, you really came here to work with children and love them and nourish them. And I've worked with children since my kids were infants, before they were even born. I worked in childcare, and my oldest would be 18, y'all. I can clip yarn with a net. Me too. I can clip it too, Michelle. And I'm telling you, listen, when I say what it takes to work with children, and when I meet people who absolutely love it, and 37 years, you love it, you know what it feels like to actually work with the future. That's what people miss. That's what people always say. When we work with children, especially young children, we're working with the future. And when you understand what you can put into the future, I say what I may not be here to give in 10, 20, 30 years, imagine what I can put in them, the love, the care, whatever, and they will remember, like, yeah, I had this teacher and I had this lady that used to, and she just gave me so much love and she taught me all of this. And that's what I do with my children. But to have the opportunity to do with others, oh my goodness, it is so rewarding. It's like nothing, like some people were like, how can you do it? And now I'm with my children all the time. So I homeschool and everything. So they're like, how do you do it? And I'm thinking, like, how can you not? Like, I'm able to like touch the future now. So Jay said that will feed them for life. Absolutely, y'all. I went down the tangent, y'all. So I got happy about that. So happy. I love that. I hate to run, but I have to head into a meeting. I love you, and love you too. Yes, Michelle. Listen, I hope you have an amazing meeting, and I'll see you in the next one. I will see you in the next one. We are going to chat it up. We have about 20 more minutes because y'all know I like to be over here for like an hour. Glad to meet you, Michelle. Jay says, yeah. Oh, listen there. Hey, KK Crochet. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? What are you working on? Welcome in. We are answering questions and being all over the place because that knock on the door took me all over the place and it fit right in. It fit right in. Oh, we need to link up. Yes, listen, it is amazing. I can't like, oh, I have to take a breath because I'm telling you, y'all tapped in on me today. Kai, is it okay? Keela says this is my first live. I love your energy. Oh, thank you. Welcome in. We are just listen. I'm all over the place, and I say that all the time. So this is what you see is what you get. I can't control it sometimes. So I get so excited. KK says, I'm good. Hope you are well. Baby blankets, lots of them. Ooh, lost that yarn chicken. Listen, it's okay because I would rather lost that yarn chicken than to be yapping like me. This is all I got so far. We've been on for like 40 minutes. I haven't even got a good granny square, y'all. I have not got a good granny square, but we having a good time, y'all. Okay, so another would you rather. So tell me, would you rather only craft in total silence or only craft while listening to loud, distracting music? Give me the silence. Give me the silence. Only craft in total silence or only craft while listening to loud, distracting music. I'm the person that has to tell them to turn down. I'm like, turn down the radio so I can see. Like, that's me. So don't put that music up loud because I'm telling you, I will be all over the place for real. So I would have to take complete silence. KK says music. See, listen, I admire everyone who can listen to the music and keep it going. Not me, y'all. Oh, music. I will be dancing. Now, and listen, Jay, it depends. Like sometimes, now you put some old school jams on. I'm real old school like music. I love old school music. But see, that's what I'll be afraid of because I wouldn't get nothing crocheted because I'll be two stepped. Okay. KK says 80s up loud. Ooh, 80s up loud. Like we having a good see, y'all. We're not even crocheting. Jay says hello. We're not gonna crochet after this. We are going to be just dancing. Granny Ark says music can crochet without looking at the yarn. See, that's if you see, you got to be an expert because me, I'm gonna be all over. I can't even hardly talk without looking at the yarn and getting nothing done. So I know dancing would distract me. So Unicorn says silence. I'll get all frustrated trying to think with the distracted music. Yeah, listen, that music would tear my nerves down. I'll be sitting here like, how come I missed my count? Because I'm over here trying to sing and dance and do everything. Won't get nothing crochet, but we'll have a good time though. And sometimes we need that. Sometimes I think more than some of us think we need some good music and just without care, just have a good little time. That's how I feel sometimes. It's almost like it reminds me of back in the day when my mom would have music playing and then we had to clean up. And I don't know why cleaning up and music went together, like that was our reward. Like go ahead and dance, but sweet and dance and mop. And it's like it take us longer to get done because we dance and having a good time. I listen to music when cleaning house. Yes, listen, I do, but I'm telling you, it takes so much longer because I'm over here two-stepping. I go in there and mess with my kids, and I'm like, y'all, come on. I may mess with my husband. We ain't getting nothing done because the whole house at this point is just acting up. Our whole house just, we don't know how to act over here, y'all. We don't know how to act. Okay, so let's see. This one says, would you rather have all your clothes made out of felt or well, we're gonna this is what I meant. Instead of felt, we're gonna say crochet, okay? Have all of your clothes made out of crochet or all of your furniture made out of crochet. That's a good one. 7-day blanket take 30 days. It take listen, Jay, we're gonna say 100 days. That 7-day blanket was in my finished my whip basket probably for like a year or so now. So it's 100 days for me. KK Crochet says clothes. You would rather would you rather have all your clothes made out of crochet or all of your furniture? This one trips me out. Oh, Jay said furniture. I want to say clothes because can you? I know. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta be honest. When I wear and finish that crochet granny square vest, I know my kids and my husband are gonna say, "Listen, if you don't take that thing off," because I made the what is it called, y'all? The jacket thing, the hexy cardigan, but I made it out of that bookmark. It was anniversary yarn. That thing was heavy. I mean, listen. I thought I was gonna wear that anniversary yarn, and where I'm in South Carolina. It don't get that cold in South Carolina. It's cold, but it don't get that cold for anniversary yarn and a hexie cardigan. It is beautiful. I love it. But I tried to wear that thing, and I think probably every bit of 10-15 minutes when I was out and about. That's the longest I could keep it on. But this granny square vest, oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Jay said, a couch, come on. That's why I'm confused. I saw a beautiful couch and they covered it with crochet in granny square. Okay, Kaya says clothes. Oh, Kayla says clothes. I'm sorry, Kayla. I'm sorry. Clothes. And see, I'm confused. KK crochets. I'm a big girl. That crochet furniture ain't holding me up. No, no. See, the crochet furniture, they covered it. So say like it's like an upholstery. Cause listen, I'm a big girl too, but listen, we can still sit in some crochet furniture. We're gonna make that crochet furniture look good, okay? We're gonna make it look good. I'm telling you, we listen. Jay is laughing. Granny R says use number 2 for clothes. I'm deaf now. See, if we're doing is it number 2 needle or not? Like, cause anything, my clothes will all be kind of set big and baggy because I'm using a 5 or 6 millimeter because there's no way. Jay says fact. KK Crochet said it will last 2 seconds for the grandbaby. Yeah. Some of the kids will be like, oh, crochet furniture, let's go. And don't have no ends that need to be weaved in because then that's a project for them to take it apart. Granny Ark says number 2 yarn. Oh no. Oh, number 2 yarn. I'm gonna show y'all because y'all can say this girl right here. Where is it? Because it's pretty. It's so pretty. This amigurumi yarn right here, I got from Ollie's for $1.99. Pretty yarn, beautiful yarn. KK Crochet says my grandbaby is 18 months and she grabs my hook and yarn every time she comes. Oh, look, you got a little mini crocheter. She's gonna grow up and be like, I'm gonna crochet too. So 18 months is a sweet age. A sweet age. Y'all, this yarn, I'm trying to see what. Oh, this is a super fine weight 1, and they were like, it's amigurumi. It's no way I can ever like. Oh no, I would have to double this up because it's like, ooh, it is this yarn. I think this is like it's so cute, but I know that the weight 2 yarn though. If you can work with it, I think you got superpowers. You have superpowers, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the superpowers, okay? I'm jealous. Because the weight 2 yarn makes beautiful clothing. It falls beautifully. It looks good. But I just can't. It's like, woo! Yes, Jade, with the hook number 2.5 comes out beautiful. It is. Granny Arc is beautiful, but you have superpowers. I knew us as crocheters, I knew we were different. People look at us, oh, crochet. No, I'm telling you, crocheters have superpowers. Because if you can use a weight 2 yarn, 2.5 millimeter hook, listen, I'm giving you, I think we deserve Grammys, all kind of awards that they want to give out. They're giving out the wrong awards to the wrong people. It's like, no. KK Crochet says, there wouldn't be any amigurumi coming from that with these hands too thin. I can't work with it at all. Jealous. Yes, I'm telling you, we got to give it to them. 2.5. Ooh. It looks great. Bless you, Jay. Yes. So Unicorn says my hands get all stupid with that thin yarn. Yeah. So Unicorn is like your hands forget what to do. You're like, now you're supposed to put the hook in this way too. Like I see people that do mini they make the mini amigurumi. I'm like, what kind of work is this? You deserve an award. You like it's the way. I think we really need to start highlighting people who can work with these micro, like that is a skill. And I'm not even joking. I'm like, listen, I want to just say, listen, I admire your craft. Granny Arc says been crocheting over 40 plus years. That's see, Granny Art, we need to give awards in the crochet community because I'm telling you, if nobody ever told you how amazing you are, I want to say you are absolutely amazing. I haven't met you, but I know, given your credentials and what you're saying, you're awesome. I already know it. I know you're awesome. Praise you, Granny says, yeah, I'm telling you, 40 years? Oh, do we even know who we are sitting amongst? Like, that is greatness right there. 40 years. Like, those things touch my heart, y'all. I'm serious. Y'all may think I'm joking, but I'm telling you, when I tell y'all nostalgia and I just love, like, that is amazing. When I get to say 40 years, I want someone to be like, what? 40? I'm gonna be like, yes. I may make a plaque and walk around with it, but like, you're doing too much. Because that is awesome. I think sometimes we forget, we really forget how important our people around us are and how much we can learn, the information, the everything. Like, oh my goodness, I admire that. I love that. Like I said, listen, I'm 40 years is amazing. Micro crochet is amazing. Yes, I'm telling you, superpowers. Granny Art says blessings, blessings, blessings. Daisy, yes, you deserve it. I'm telling you. KK Crochet says, yes, 44 years here. Seems like that's awesome, y'all. I'm taking a second. Y'all probably say, listen, this girl needs to hush and read the next question. I'm taking a second and giving it to our 44 and 40 years. Like, that is amazing. Just my 3 cents. You ain't even crocheting. You was like, I'm telling y'all, you can't pay my husband no attention. He can't crochet nothing, but I love him. I love him, Lord. But we got to give them their props. 44 years, 40 years. When I tell y'all, that's amazing. That is amazing. I'm going to tell y'all this one thing. We'll read the next question because y'all, time went by fast today. My great grandmother, she was 90 something, almost at 100. And before she passed, she was driving the same car. Her car had like a little hole in the floor. She would not give that car up. She was driving. She was in good health. She was in good mind, y'all. And listen, one day, this was cell phones were coming around. And one day she thought she could take her house phone. We had to go to the hospital. She thought she could take her house phone. So we were like, we had to call somebody. And when we were saying we had to call somebody, she pulls out her house phone and said, hey, you can use my phone. I'm like, oh no. So I don't know why that story came to me. I don't know why, y'all. Yes, hubby is supporting y'all. He's awesome. He's awesome. Hey, he's your cheerleader. He gets credit. We're gonna give him credit just for that. Just for that. If you crochet, then I crochet. It was in our vows. Remember, for crochet or y'all, if y'all think I'm all over the place, like they always say, they be like, listen, sometimes you look at people, you be like, how are those two together? He seems so calm. No, if I'm like this, y'all can imagine. In public, he may seem like straight, like, no. And even my kids do the same thing. They be like, oh, you have such nice kids. They're so sweet. I'm thinking like, what? And I'm like, y'all don't even know the whole house. But let's get one word. We probably got 2 word questions, y'all. I ain't crochet a thing, but I had a good time. I only got this done today, y'all, but it's okay. Okay, so would you rather have to paint a mural with your nose or sculpt a statue with your feet? I think that was a good one, so I left it in there. It ain't got nothing to do crochet, so we're gonna say it again. Would you rather paint a mural with your nose or sculpt a statue with your feet? That is a weird question, but when I saw it, I said, I'm keeping that one in. And I think it would be awesome to paint a mural with my nose. I don't know why, y'all. And I think if my husband was to say something, he would say, because you're nosy. KK Crochet says, feet. My kids laugh because I can pick up things with my feet. Oh, that's feet. It will look crazy. Jay says, yes, listen, I think I can only imagine doing like this and having a headache. But I think even if we did a feet or a nose or it, anyone is going to be amazing. Cause like how and why? So let's see if we can end this thing off with a crochet one. Let's see. Let me see what it look like and what would you name it. Oh, I wanted to keep this one in two because I'm gonna tell y'all my idea when I saw this one. It says if you could design a new weird color of crayon, what would it look like and what would you name it? If you could design a new weird color of crayon, what would it look like and what would you name it? When I saw that one, I said I gotta keep it in because I want to see if someone's gonna say what I say. I immediately what came to me is to create a crochet type crayon. So when you're coloring, it colors in crochet. I don't know why that came. I was like, that would be awesome. So it's like a texture crayon. All the neons together, and I would name it 80s. Oh, here we go. 80s party. Color changing. Jay says color changing. Listen, that awesome. Jay says color changing. KK Crochet says all the neons together. That's we are going to have a party. I think our coloring book just Princess Poppy us all because listen, a good time is going to be had. I think I would want a texture crayon, and then we just have it like imagine coloring and then it's all like it looks like it's crocheted. It would kind of that sounds like something like some AI stuff. Jay says for sure, yes. It's listen, as long as we have a good time, I think that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let's see one more. Cause listen, I'd rather pick one more than to sit here and pretend and think that we're gonna finish this green square tonight. Y'all go see it in a project though, because I'm gonna get it finished. So Unicorn says a galaxy looking crayon called Space Adventure. Ooh. Oh, listen. Okay, see, you brought that. I saw some yarn. I was looking at. Of course, I'm gonna forget the channel, and I'm so sorry. But she was showing the Burn That Blanket Galaxy type yarn, and I went to look. I was like, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. It was sold out. It was on Yarn Inspirations. It was like a yarn of the year or something, and that was my first time ever seeing that. It was beautiful. Jay said yes, sweater texture. Ooh, imagine like imagine if we did have textured crayons. That like our coloring would be top notch. Granny Ark says, I made a baby blanket like that someone ordered. I bet that was pretty. If it was that galaxy, it's something with a galaxy is just so like that yarn and that colorway. So pretty. So pretty. I love it. The blues and then it's so beautiful. That is a beautiful colorway. So Unicorn says, remember texture nail polish. Oh, I don't remember texture nail polish. Oh my goodness. Because I tried to get some different stuff when I'm growing these nails out, y'all. I know I'm like one minute I want them short, one minute they grow out, and I told my nail tech, I'm like, we're gonna see where we go this time. But they're all my nails. That's the only way I can work with them is if I grow them from my nails. But I do not remember. I'm gonna have to look that up when I get off alive. Texture nail polish. What? Now listen, if they're still selling it, then y'all see me on a live with some texture nail polish, be like, that girl's crazy. Your nails always look awesome. Oh, thank you so unicornish. Thank you. And like I told my nail tech, I said one time I went and I told her I was like, we're gonna take them all off and it's just gonna be my nails, like short, which they're my nails now, but we're gonna just keep them short. I could not even do it. They started growing, and I'm like, nah, we're not gonna cut them. Jay says, LOL. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna look it up. Texture nail polish. And listen, I have to write that down because the way my mind goes, sometimes I forget. But I'm gonna put it right here on this paper. Texture nail polish, so I can remember to look it up. And I can imagine my nail tech being like, "Girl, if you don't go on somewhere." But I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so our last question of tonight, y'all. We hanged in there. We hang in there, y'all. We are here for the last question of tonight. Would you rather buy 10 skeins of yarn you don't need or buy one expensive hook that you lose immediately? Whoa. Good question. That's a good ending question. Okay, let me read it one more time because y'all, we got to think about this one. Would you rather buy 10 skeins of yarn you don't need or buy one expensive hook that you lose immediately? I'm going with the 10 skein. Oh, I want to say the yarn too. Yes, yes. Jay says yarn all day. So Unicorn says, give me that yarn. Okay, y'all. Okay. KK Crochet says, give me yarn. I lose hooks enough on my own, and I will be mad to pay a lot and lose it. I know. Granny Ark says the yarn. I'm thinking, okay, the only reason I'm hiccup about this yarn because I cannot show y'all a yarn. I had this yarn for years and I just finally donated it. I think I donated it to the Goodwill. When I say I could not use that yarn, it was almost like puffy and then thin in between and then puffy again and then it was some yarn I had got online blindly, but it was on sale and I was just like, what? They're selling that yarn for that cheap? I saw why. I couldn't even make a rug out of nothing. So I was just like, so if it's yarn that I can use, I'm choosing the yarn. The expensive hooks, you can have it because guess what? I'm choosing my same hook. I told y'all I am this right here, Clover and More. I cannot stop using it. This is mine. Hi, Yarn Life. How are you? Listen, Yarn Life. We had a good time. A good time. Kila says she's going for the yarn. Listen, the yarn. We gotta go for the yarn because the expensive hook, you get it and you lose it. It's almost like, but then I'm like, listen, long as it's some yarn I can use, because if it's the yarn that's staying on the shelf, in my mind, I'm thinking like I may lose the hook, but I can get the whole house to help me find the hook. That's how I'm thinking, y'all. I'm crazy. I'm thinking that I'll cry losing my hook, especially if it's like, imagine it's a great hook, one in a lifetime, and you're like, oh, yes, not worth it. Jay said, yeah, it's. Whoo, listen, I that's a tough one. If it's some yarn I can use, I'm going with the yarn. But if it's that yarn that you can't use and it just sits there, it's like, man, let me lose the hook and then have the whole house find the hook. But y'all, I had such a good time on this live tonight, y'all. Typically I like to show what I crochet while we was talking. I think last live I couldn't even see anyone talking last live. I couldn't see no comments, and I got like I think I got like a couple of stuff finished last time. I think I did granny squares. I'm not sure, but this is the half of a granny square. I needed one more round. So funny. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Listen, I'm glad y'all had a good time. I had a good time. I love my hooks. I lose it. I mean, I love my hooks if I lose it. Yeah, listen, if when I lose hooks, I'm just like, and this is the thing. I lost the hook, and it was my Clover hook, the one I use all the time. Ended up buying another hook and finding that when it was like, ugh, I knew that was gonna happen. KK Crochet says, have a great night. So good to see. So good to see you too. I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad all of y'all are here. This is what we got done tonight, but I did show y'all, if y'all just coming in, we did a chicken. I'm going to make another one out of this yarn, and I will put up a short about that soon, probably tomorrow in the coming day. Jay said always. So Unicorn says, thank you so much for streaming and having fun. Thank y'all for having fun with me, because as y'all see, I enjoy this. Being able to just talk about our love for crochet and have a good time. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and ramble on, because it's almost like the people in the country. We stand on the porch, we tell you bye in the house. We stand on the porch and we wave and we say bye again, and then y'all still standing there and we still say bye. I'm not gonna do that to y'all tonight. Granny Art says thanks. Had a great time. I'm glad. This was a party, Jay. Thank y'all so much. Listen, see, Yarn Life says that's why I have 5 hook sets, because I'm always losing my hooks. Listen, I need to get there, because listen, I'm afraid. I'm that person. I lose it, and I believe that I can find it. I know I'm gonna find it, but I buy it and then I got it. So I only got two. Like two sets of my favorites. So that's good. But I'm glad y'all came and stayed with me tonight. I done told y'all bye 100 times, but that's how we know we're family, good friends, having a good time. I hope y'all have the most amazing night ever. And the rest of your week, listen, smile. Have a good time. Somebody may see y'all walking like, what is she smiling for? You just be like, it's for no reason. Listen, I'm just going to smile and have a good time. That's what I want y'all to do. Just smile for the rest of your week and understand that you're awesome, you're beautiful. And listen, you're smiling because you have a superpower. Your superpower is your crochet, your craft, and whatever it is that you do. Don't let nobody take that from y'all. That's your superpower. So you have a right to smile and that you're a loving, amazing person. Yarn Life says, well, good night. And I have to make sure to catch you. I hope so. I'll come back on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. Unless it's something else, listen, I'll be right here and we're going to have a good time. So Unicornish, have a great night. Y'all have a good night. And listen, remember, we got some superpowers. So that's more than enough to smile about. I hope y'all have a beautiful night. And as always, please remember that I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone. And I will see you next time. Y'all have a good night.